Hello. The r2wars competition have started. This is what how it looks, the thing that Skuater have written. There are two front-end implementations. One of them is written using Unity, and the other one is just this plain C# Windows application. We decided to use this one because it's faster. Otherwise, we'll be waiting for too long for the final results. So yeah, in theory, it should be like half an hour, something like that, more or less. Meanwhile, we will be giving the prizes for the Crack Me competitions. You want to explain something, or there are how many submissions?
Submission a total of 8 submissions.
There are 8 bots that will be running here. All of them are only x86. Hopefully, maybe next year there will be more submissions with different architectures, but as long as most people were sending only x86, it only makes sense to make the competition using this architecture. Do you want to make some explanations about this? You can see the name of the warrior in the left and the other one in the right. You can see the code that is executing each of these bots. The execution depends on the cycles cost, so it's not one instruction per turn, but it's one cycle by turn. So depending on the cost of the instruction, it takes more time or less to execute one or another one. Also, you can see that there are some colors that are changing in the middle. Those colors depend explain if the operation is a read, it's a write, and who is accessing that. Yeah. Neuroflip will be playing some real-time chiptune. Meanwhile, Brainstorm will be saying who is the winners. And we have the packs here. And there will be 3 prizes for the Crack Me's and 2 prizes for the first 2 winners of the r2wars competition.
Hello. So we had around 7 submissions, 7 pull requests, for which 3 have been awarded prizes, and those are going to be Orange Spy, fantastic radar flag, and great proof concept or get the fuck out book. So I only noted down the nicknames or the GitHub usernames, so please don't troll and someone else come. So please, I'm gonna be announcing them spaced, so you have time to be mesmerized by the radar wars meanwhile. So first one, I'm gonna, in no particular order, from the 3 winners. The first one is Megabits. So please stand up and come here, and round of applause. please make sure you choose. You have now the power to choose one of these fantastic brewed beers. They are Catalan made somewhere. I have no details. Pancake. Random places in Catalonia. All right. Welcome. I will now sleep for 5 minutes. We all need a little bit of sleep, especially Pancake. Please a round of applause for him. He has been really stressed and really deserves a round of applause, I think.
Okay, so we have the winners. We said that there will be only the first two winners of the bots, mainly because there is more work for doing the crackness than doing the bots, but it was more like for fun. And we didn't prepare all the packets for 6 persons, so. Okay, so then we only have one winner, and we run again, so we can choose the second one. So please, the one who brought the r2 warrior, come here. You're the winner. You must take one of these packs and then choose any beer. Thank you. You're welcome. Beer. There are some fridges at the bottom of the corridor, so if you want to drink it today.
using debugging. I can do a step back and show her execution state, but don't have a result. The winner was replicator.
Congratulations. You can choose one of the beers. It would be nice if all the winners make a talk about the code that they wrote, the techniques that they use for playing this game. Of any of the participants of the r2wars, if they want to come here and make a quick explanation, you're all welcome.
All right, so next one in line is going to be Shermicus. So a round of applause for him.
Okay, so I also made a bot, but I sent it to the wrong place. But instead I will explain what I did. I just made I made multiple bots, but the one I did last was a self-replicating bot. I just moved all my code to the registers, EAX, EBX, and so on. And then I decreased the stack pointer to point into the shared memory address. So I can, what then happens when I push, for example, ECX or whatever register, my code will get written into the shared memory address. And this allows me to write code that does something. And to replicate this code, I need 1 byte of opcode to write 3 bytes. So that's pretty cool to do, I think. Yeah, thanks. Thank you.
Well, here is the code of the bots, of the winner bots, and if someone have any doubt of any instruction of these bots, can ask now. Are easy bots, simple instructions, and not hard to move. Okay, thanks.
Right, so last but not least, written in Lead Speak, Iodin. It's in the round of applause.
So this is the end of the competitions. We can keep running the r2wars for a while with all the bots that we have there. And we're waiting for the pizzas. They should be coming in less than 1 hour in theory. Skuater will publish all the code that he wrote for r2wars. So there will be the Unity code, the Windows front-end code, and well, this is the Unity one. I didn't show it before. So what you can see here is that there is the blue player and the red one. The background color of each of these blocks means who is doing that. The R character means that it's reading. The W means that it's writing. And here you can see the cycles that are executing and which instructions.
This is the reason of run the contest in C#. The problem is the velocity of frame execution. Yeah, at C# I don't have this problem, and we can run every match with into a correct timeline. In Unity is more time costly, and we have here every day to finish this.
So the position of each of the players is random in the memory space, which is 2 kilobytes. The stack is allocated in a different arena, so it's not in the same place. Maybe for next year we will change these rules. So maybe having the stack in the same address space as the code will be fun, because you can execute code or use stack operations to modify the memory of the other player. Well, the idea of this game that we have already explained that before the competition, but the idea is that you basically have to write a small program that is trying to find the other program in memory, then modify its bytes until it's crashing. There are several techniques for doing these kind of things. One of them, which is kind of funny, is the rabbit. It's called rabbit. And what it's basically doing is copying itself. So you'll find where you're in memory, and then you are copying yourself in different addresses, and then jumping there. So if the other player finds your position in memory and tries to overwrite it, it's less possible that you will be catched and overwritten. So you will not be, it will be hard to die. Other things is that next year we will try to implement support for PMARS in r2. So it will be cool, because then we will have support for threads in the seal, and it will be possible to execute 2 instructions at the same time, but splitting the cost of the cycle. So each instruction will take twice to execute if you are running into threads for one single player, and so on. So I hope you had fun participating in the competitions. We'll wait for the beers and the pizzas and so on. And that's all. We'll continue. There are still some more talks in the afternoon. Maybe if the pizzas will take too much time, we can make one talk right now. That's up to you. Thank you.